still trying to get set up. Still not yet.
Welcome, folks, to this exhibition matchup on Sunday after Thanksgiving at the Cube between Findlay Trojans Peewee Gold in the black alternates today against Bowling Green Ice Cats AA. We've got Mace Cooper take the face off, gets it back to Ben Grace. Bowling Green coming up, trying to make a move. Nice save by Yace, and we will stop right there. We're going to do 14-minute quarters, or periods here. So late start the clock when it gets on that 13. All right, puck is dropped. Ricky Nichols with the face-off. He gets it over the corner to Burkhart. Burkhart sends it around the ice. Ricky Nichols charging for it. Gets a stick on it, knocks it loose. He's got one to beat. Going through the blue line, gets tied up a little bit. That gets knocked back to the zone. Bowling Green tries to clear, held in by Wes Sloan. He's going towards the net, looking for a shot or a pass. Shot. Gets tipped away. Burkhart sends it back in behind the Bowling Green net. We go in here. It's a clearing attempt, held in by Sloan. Gets it against the boards. Sends one towards the net. In front. Oh, tipped aside. Mason Cooper has it. He gets it back to Burkhart, who sends it back down into the corner. Harrison Shafe down there trying to battle for the puck as well. Burkhart drops down. Puck to the middle. Lawyer has it. He takes a shot, tipped aside, and then sent out of the zone. And Yace gets it over to Fort, who knocks it out of the zone. Archer going for it now. Still at mid-ice. Now tipped back. Henry Fort has it, surveying options. Flips it out of the zone, but held up by BG. Now struggle at the blue line for it. Fort working to try to get it out. Tips to the side. Teagarden slaps against the boards again. Now back. Teagarden gets it back to Homewood. Homewood looking for a spot, but BG collects behind the back of the net, trying for a wraparound. 3 Trojans there. Gets over to Ryland. Peter Koski sends it up the middle. Tried to hit Archer there on a nice break, but just ahead of him. So BG sends it back in the neutral ice. Collects. Sends it back to the offensive line. Oh, and then lost footing as Archer was going for that. Trying to tie it up was George Homewood. Eddie trying to get it back out to George. Holds it up against the boards. Now BG dumps it back behind the Trojan net. Webb Sloan there to collect. Now he's going to take it up through the middle of the ice. Trying to calm that bouncing puck down. Trying to get it ahead to Mason Cooper. Now over to Sloan. Then he dumps it in. But that's going to be an icy. Bring this down, face off blocker side, Finlay goaltender Henry Yace.
I think I'm all good, Tim.
Mace Cooper with face off for the Trojans, gets it over to the wing and back to Fort, wraps it around the net for the forward, trying to collect his Finlay. Hank Schwab over there battling against the boards. That puck gets sent just wide of the net by Bowling Green. Henry Fort has it now. Looking to move it up the boards, bouncing over. He does. He gets it to George Homewood. Homewood now dumping it into the zone, but collected by BG. But here comes Hank Schwab and Homewood. Kept in by Schwab. Tipped over to Ben Grace. And trying to get that up is Bowling Green. Mason Cooper there. Keeps it in for the Trojans along the boards as he drops back.
That's awesome. Way offside.
Tipped it over and tipped in. Shot from the point by Fort.
Jump, Fort!
Finlay goal by number 10, Fort.
Yo, pick up the pace, White.
Now Nichols out there to take face off for the Trojans. He's got Beach and Shea. Sloan and Burkhardt back on defense. Puck is dropped. Gets it over to Burkhardt. Gets it up along the boards. Trying to hit it to Harrison. That's sticked aside. Nichols has it now. Burkhardt has it.
That's nobody here.
Nothing's on up here, I don't think. Some audio challenges here in the rink, but now we're all set to start. They drop the puck. Ricky Nichols with that face-off gets it back to Webb Sloan. Webb Sloan fires it in. That's going to be icing, though, as he wasn't across center. So we're going to bring this face-off back down to the blocker side of Henry Yates. Ricky Nichols again to take the face-off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped. Goes back to Sloan. Whips it around the boards, trying to get it over to Harrison Shea. He's over at the wing. He's battling for it. Ricky Nichols over there, too. They get it out of the zone. Now trying to collect is Bowling Green and reset opposite side of the ice. Nice back checking by Mason Beach. Get that puck out.
Good job.
Good pressure in neutral ice. Now Ricky Nichols has it. He's looking for some open ice. Tried to get through a couple defenders there. Got caught up, but then Beach is there to poke that aside. Backhand shot. Attempt. Oh! Loose in front. Burkhardt has it now. He's going to send it back to down to the corner. Shafe there to make a play. Looking for someone in the middle. Ricky Nichols is there. Fires a shot. Tipped in front and sticked aside by the Bowling Green goaltender. Burkhardt now down to pinch. Get the puck out. Kept in by Ricky Nichols. Oh, and then knocked out by Shafe. And now fired back in by Webb Sloan. And they'll make a little change on the defensive end. And at center, Teagarden comes out now. At center ice. Collected by Fort. Dumped back into the zone. Now sent across. And forward, Teagarden has it now. He's looking for it. Oh, loses it in front. Shot gets tipped wide. And now George Homewood has it. He tries to backhand that, but just puck escaped him. So now behind the net with it is Bowling Green looking for a shot. Sticked aside by goaltender Yace. Oh, puck. Bouncing puck. Sent out now. And now sent up to Rylan Peterkowski from Teagarden. Peterkowski's got a shot. But he's looking to pass in the middle. He's got Archer across. No, good pass. Oh, and puck loose in front and knocked aside by Bowling Green. Good patience there by Peterkowski. But then Archer's got it now. Archer sends one forward. Hits a skate of a Bowling Green player. Now Homewood has it. Homewood sends it forward. Tipped in front and kicked aside by the BG goaltender. Now battling forward is Peterkowski along the boards. Homewood, Archer, and Fort back. Nice play by Eddie Homewood to get that puck out of the neutral zone. Bowling Green trying to collect now and then stick back aside by Findlay. Now Bowling Green trying to collect, make something happen. And loses the puck trying to go between players. Now George Homewood, or Eddie Homewood has it. He looks to go center, way up front. Two Bowling Green players collide.
What is the team? White!
Hughes coming off the bench. But Finley able to keep that from going in the zone. Now Ben Grace has it. He sticks it over to Webb Sloan. Webb Sloan sends it up to River Archer. River Archer trying to dump it into the zone. He does. And then kept in by Sloan as BG tried to clear. We've got some room. He tries to get it in front, but oh, Sloan just missed it. So Bowling Green able to clear in the neutral zone. That's going to go way down. Let's see if it gets back for an icing. And it does. So we'll have a face-off down in the Findlay offensive zone. Just over 7 minutes here in the period. Face-off taken by Mason Cooper.
Why is White going? No reason.
I don't think we get divided up in the bowling green spots over there.
Hey, to the black's got a cross check. White has a hook. Yeah, I bet you did.
So we're going to have 2 penalties, one for a cross check, one for a hook. To each team, they'll still skate 5-on-5. This is respective players in the box. And face-off Bowling Green collects. Poked back a little bit, but they're able to bring it into the neutral zone and then into the offensive zone. Centering pass cleared away by Yace. Now Nichols looking to pass that up. Schaaf is racing for it. Now BG collects again, moving it up the ice. Sent shot from above the face-off circled by BG as they had 2 Findlay defenders on him. Frozen by Yace. So we'll have another face-off here, and this time to the glove hand side of the Findlay goaltender. Puck is dropped, sent around, shot on goal. Burkhart gets it, sends it over to Archer. Archer looks to tip it out of the zone, but glove down by BG defense. Now Burkhart will wrap it, or Ford will wrap it back around. Sent in front, Burkhart tips it aside and then sticks it away. Risky play, but it worked. Peter Koski now trying to get that to Homewood just a little bit above, but almost kept into the zone, but sticked aside. But now Homewood has it. He's collected. He was trying to make a move. It got poked away. And now sent up from Fort to George Homewood. George has tried to whip it into the zone, but it's a BG player. Now Burkhart has it. He sends it in. Oh, just offside. Needed a split second more to wait. Trying to let players clear, so we'll have a neutral ice face-off. Mason Cooper takes face-off now for the Trojans. Puck is dropped. BG has it. Gets to center ice, dumps it across, back behind the goal line for Findlay. Now sent along the boards. Up to Teagarden. Teagarden tried to clear it. Couldn't quite get it out, so knocked back by BG. But now sent out. BG collects the neutral ice again. Sent back into the zone by BG. Now Webb Sloan jumps up to get it. He's going to make a guy miss. He's going to go back to the corner. Tried to get it, but got knocked away. So now Mason Cooper on the forecheck there in the back. Stick back into the zone by Laura Teagarden. Hank Schwab in front. Trying to get a shot off and ran into too many defenders. There's no opportunity there as it's cleared and Henry Fort has it. He's going to send it along the boards up in the neutral zone. BG collects from there. And now stick back into the zone. Now George Homewood has the puck. Nice little move there. Throw a defender off. Try to get it up to Mason Cooper. Shot. Blocked. Shot around and then score. Rebound collected. And a score by BG ties this game up with 4:23 left here in the first period. And now Nichols out there with Beach and Schwab. Take this face off. Grayson Sloan out there on defense. Puck is dropped. Mason Beach going after it now. That's sent back into the zone. And Webb Sloan has it. Now he's going to push it forward. Tried to push it forward even more. And now we've got a 2-on-1, but a lot of black jerseys coming back and some nice defense there by Findlay. Poke that offside to not get a shot. Now Ricky Nichols has it in the corner. And then Ben Grace comes over to help out too. So he collects it. Sends it over. He's got a little bit of room. Wraps it around the opposite end of the ice. And Harrison Chafe there to try to block that, but BG's defense sends it back in the zone. But Ben Grace has it, chips it aside, gets it over to Mason Beach. Mason Beach now has it, looking up. He's got, tried to send a cross-ice pass to Chafe, but just couldn't get it there. Got tipped aside. Webb Sloan has it, gets it back to Beach, but just over his skate, or over his stick. And this should be an icing, and it is. We'll stop the clock and send this face-off down to the Findlay offensive zone. We're going to do this to the glove hand side of the right-handed BG goaltender. Teagard now takes face-off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped. Teagard tried to get after it. Couldn't quite do it. Archer's got it now, tips it back towards the net. A little backhand. BG sends it around the boards. Down to Pinchwood's Findlay defense. BG gets it out, moving through neutral ice. Chipped aside by Henry Fort. Now up the boards. Now trying to send it out was Archer. That gets collected. And now down, sent way down the ice. That's going to be an icing by Findlay. And we're going to have a face-off to the glove hand side of Findlay goaltender Yace. Teagardner takes face-off for the Trojans. That face-off shot. Yace is there, covered. So we'll do it again. Findlay will change their offensive line. So Cooper, Homewood, and Schwab out there now. Cooper with the face-off, gets it over to Schwab, gets it up to Cooper. Cooper knocks it along the boards. He's taking it up through neutral ice. He's got Homewood with him. He sends it up to Homewood. Homewood tries to tip in. Oh, good shot and a save by the BG goaltender. Nice play, good passing. Cooper to take the face off for the Trojans now. Gets it over to Homewood. Homewood wraps it around the boards. Eddie Homewood now comes down to try to pinch and play it off the boards. Collected and kept in by George Homewood. Tries to send it to the corner. And BG collects and passes it out to neutral ice. Now as they attack down that side of the boards. Now Mason Cooper with a nice play on the body to get that puck away. Try to get it up to Schwab, but just sticked aside by BG. Now back out to the point. BG has it. Cross ice pass. George Homewood there. Try to collect or block the shot. Shot gets through. Tipped aside by Findlay. Nice play along the boards by Homewood. Now collected by Schwab. Schwab tips it forward. Tried to get it out of the zone, but then tipped aside by BG and kept in. Shot goes wide. Hits the side of the net. And bouncing off the boards, but BG defense collects it. And then sent along the side by the faceoff dot by BG. But now collected by Mason Cooper, wraps that along the boards, tried to get it to Ricky Nichols. Ricky Nichols off the boards, picks it up. He's got one man to beat. Backhand shot. Oh, just kick save by the goaltender for BG. And now BG has it. They're going forward. Now Ben Grace back there on defense. Forces him wide. Centering pass. Henry Fort was there. Now he gets it up. Tried to get it up to Nichols, but then that was poked away. BG collects, sends it back around the net. We got 1 minute left in this period. Findlay trying to clear this puck. Battling along the boards. Now BG comes out with it. Tries a centering pass just wide. Fort was there on defense. Tie up that winger. Now cross ice pass to Harrison Scherf. Scherf trying to make a play on, or Schaefer trying to make a play on it. That gets sticked aside. Now collected in the middle. Fort's got it. He's waiting for Harrison to get out. Now we've got two players down.
He held his arm up, and we're getting cross checks on the other way. So we're getting
and a BG player down. Hopefully they're okay. Looks like we're going to have a hooking call on Harrison Shea. So Findlay Trojans will go on the penalty kill here with just under 30 seconds left here in the first. Over T-Garden takes face off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped. Knocked back towards Yace, who gloves to the side. Fort sends it up. Along to Pierkowski, who wisely dumps it out of the zone, but it looks like it's going to get down all the way across the goal line, and this is going to be another icing, so we'll bring this back. This time to the glove hand side of the goaltender Yates. T-Garden again with the face-off for the Trojans. T-Garden has it, knocks it alongside the boards. Looks to flip it out, couldn't quite get it out, and now it's out. Pierkowski tried to poke that aside. Now nice play by T-Garden. Get him off the puck, centering, and that's the end of the first. So we're going to take a quick break here. The teams are going to talk about it, switch sides, and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, teams have switched sides. We're back here for the start of the second. All tied up 1-1. Findlay on a penalty kill for the next minute and 1 second. Mace Cooper takes the face off, gets it back to Webb Sloan, who chips it down into the middle. Now BG brings it into into the offensive zone, looking for a shot. BG player gets it. Oh, it was in front of the net and collected and cleared by Findlay. Now it's up front, tossed and gloved aside, and now Burkhart and Cooper in the corner. Gets sent out to the point now again for BG. Archer out there. Shot to the point. Stick wide. Now back out to the point for BG. Collected. Pass goes past the other errant pass. So now BG has to clear. And offside's the call. So we'll bring this to a neutral zone face-off with 18 seconds left here in the penalty kill for Findlay. Sloan and Burkhart out on defense. Homewood and T-Garden out there, Nichols out there for the face-off. Gets sent over to Sloan, who gets it down deep into the zone. BG forced to play it. Now sent opposite side and dumped into the zone by BG. Penalty kill over. Burkhart's got it now. He sends it, wraps it upside the ice. Here's Schwab. tried to get it out and collected now by Ricky Nichols. It's a 2-on-1. They're moving down the ice. He gets it over to Homewood. Homewood takes a shot. Nice shot. Follows the shot. Oh, sticks aside. Good play there by Findlay and good goaltending by the BG goaltender. Now we're going back opposite way. We've got a 2-on-3 shot. Goes high. Sloan collects now behind the net and works to get that up. He's got Beach with him as well. Sloan gets to the middle. Tries to stick aside. It's through. Oh my gosh, it almost crossed the goal line. Kept in. Oh, and not kept in. And so now we've got a 2-on-1 going back the other way. Webb Sloan running off the bench. Shot high over the shoulder of Yates and above the net. Whew. Now Peter Koski battling for it along the boards with Homewood. Peter Koski has it now. He sends it down the length of the ice. This goes just wide. That's going to be an icing. Whew. That shot was so close to trickling into the net there, but that's all right. We'll have Teagarden out there again with Peter Koski and Archer for forwards. Grace and Fort out there on defense. BG's got the puck dumped it back into the corner. Oh, they're going to call a penalty there. We got a little bit of a touch, and BG's going to go on the power play. We've got Fort probably getting a cross check is what it looks like. And now Gloria Teagarden got that over to Peter Koski, tried to get it out of the zone, and errant pass by BG, and they got it. Now Peter Koski in pursuit. That puck goes in deep. Burkhart and Grace back there on defense. Pass along the boards by Grace. Bounced out. Now Peter Koski tried to get it out, but held in by BG, but then Teagarden was there, tried to stick it aside. Errant pass, and the puck goes down into the corner. Grace over there fighting for it. Gets it forward, then sent out front to the high slot. BG takes a shot. Kick save by Yace. And then getting it out of the zone is Findlay. And now Teagarden has it, so he tries to send it back down further. He's got it again. He's against 3 guys, but he takes a shot. And Bowling Green lets that go. Puck is loose still. 32 seconds left in this power play, or in this penalty kill for Findlay. Errant pass picked up by Webb Sloan. Tried to get it through a couple players. And now Cooper's there. He's going to take a shot. Hits a BG player. Sent wide. Kept in by Sloan. Almost, but evades his stick. And so now Sloan and Homewood back. A nice play by Homewood. Shot. Saved by Yace. As the puck went forward. Played against the boards. By Homewood. Shot again. Kicked aside by Yace. As Eddie Homewood tried to get that up to George Homewood. Mason Cooper in the corner battling for it, and now George Homewood has it. He tries to tip it forward. He does, but it hits the outside and caught by the goaltender on the bench. And that'll lead us to a face-off. Back on the block, back in the Findlay defensive zone, but Findlay back at full strength, so successfully killed that power play. So Burkhart and Fort back there on defense. Fort gets that face off from Nichols, tips it around. Burkhart tips it out, tips it forward to Ricky Nichols. Tried to get that over to Beach, but that was tipped aside. But here comes Fort trying to get it. Now it's over to Burkhart. Burkhart's got a shot. He takes one. That goes wide. That's in front. Still loose, and then covered. Oh, nice play there nice couple plays there by Findlay.
Jump, Beach!
Now Nichols to take the face off for the Trojans. He's got Chafe and Beach out there. Get it over to Fort. Now Burkhart sends it back down in the corner after that bounce off a BG player. Now Nichols has it behind the net. Tries to center in front. Over to Beach. Oh, just off his stick as he tried to get a shot. Now Burkhart has it. Tipped it aside as the BG player goes forward. Now Nichols has it. He's trying to make something happen with it. As it's sent back and Fort collects. Now Fort tries to get it forward. Over the Beach. Stick to side. Now Beach tried to knock it forward. He gets it over to Ricky Nichols. As he's skating, he sends it forward towards the net. Just a little too wide for Shea.
Go at it!
And now Teagarden tearing off the bench. Makes the block, loses the stick, and now Grace fires it around the corner. Now BG has it behind the net, but sent out, and Teagarden collects. He's trying to get it along the boards. Stopped by BG, but then collected by Sloan. Now tipped out. Now Archer trying to make a move with it. He's got it. He fires a shot, goes just wide. Peter Koski in the corner now, trying to get to it. He's going to battle for it. But BG comes away with it. But Teagarden's there. They get it over to Archer. Archer fires another shot. Ooh, off the stick of the BG defender, but that goes wide. Now sent around again. Archer trying to get that and stick with it. He's got it. Centering pass in front, off the leg pad, and we've got...
Jump, Ben!
So we're going to have a power play here. The roughing penalty on that last play. 93 for BG. Goes to the box. Excuse me. So Findlay will have its first power play of the game. They get that back to Grace. Grace steps forward, tries to fire a shot, and then Hank Schwab sends it forward. It's over there. Cooper tried to backhand one. That ran into a BG player. Now Cooper has it again. They're trying to work along the boards with it. Our Homewood and Cooper. BG collects the puck. They try to send it out. Hank Schwab's got it. Gets it back over to Cooper. Bouncing puck. Couldn't collect it though. BG has it. Trying to get it out. They do. So now Ben Grace has it. Back there. He works to get it up the boards. He does. Gets it to George Homewood, who gets it over to Mason Cooper. Mason Cooper looking to beat somebody. He gets to some open ice. Takes a shot. Oh, Homewood tried to glove that down to get a shot. Hank Schwab with it. Oh, right in his front. Just sends it wide. Had a great opportunity there. Back to Webb Sloan. Sloan has it now in the corner as he moves forward. They're going to do a quick change on defense here. Homewood with the shot. Oh, it just goes wide. Now Fort racing to try to keep it in, coming off the bench, and it's poked aside. Good effort by Fort to try to get there, and that's going to not be an icing as he got across neutral ice. Nice cross ice. Clear there as they tried to get it to Mason Cooper. Now Ricky Nichols has it. He goes across, sends one in. Leg pad saved by BG's goaltender. BG kills the penalty. Mason Cooper has it now. Trying to get it forward to Ricky Nichols. Ricky tripped over the blue line there. But puck is still in the offensive zone for Findlay. And stick to side now. Mason Cooper has it. Over to Beach. Stuck in his skates. Loose in front. Oh. Homewood now gets it over to Beach. Sends it in the corner. BG has it now. They're looking to clear. They do. That's got a lot of steam on it. You got to skate, but that may be an icing. And it is. So we're going to bring this all the way back down here to the blocker side of the BG goaltender. And BG's going to switch goalies mid-game here. Lawyer Teagarden on the face-off now. That goes out to Henry Fort. Oh, he tries to take a shot. BG player got a stick on it, so shot goes wide. Teagarden's got it. He's got it now behind the net, bounces off the back of the net, tried centering pass, oh, and just missed it. Now Eddie Homewood bumps that back down, and BG wraps it around the net. Laura Teagarden there tries to get it back to Fort, over to Beach, gets to the middle, kept in by Beach. Nice effort there. Now BG collects, trying to get to one man, but stick to side now. Mason Cooper comes out of the scrum with it. But with the back check, BG is there and kept in. And now Laura Teagarden has it. He tried to get it over to Mason Cooper. Oh, just sticked away and then knocked backwards. Good effort there by Teagarden as he was falling. Now Henry Fort has it. He tries to get it out of the zone. He just does as it bounces over the stick across the blue line, but then BG sends it back in. So Eddie Homewood there trying to make a play on the puck. Gets it up to Teagarden, who gets it up to Schaaf, and Schaaf tries to go, and we've got an interference call as Schaaf took an elbow as he was trying to go to that puck. So Findlay's going to go on the power play now. For the second time in the game, let's see if they can put one in the back of the net here. We got Sloan and Burkhardt on defense. Cooper to take the face off, and he's got Peter Koski and Archer out there. So this is going to move to a neutral zone face-off because there was the icing involved as well, along with the penalty. At least that's what I'm hearing from up here. So now stepping up on that shot was Yace. Now nice passing by the Trojans. Nice pass to Peter Koski, but that just bounces off his stick, but then kept in by Burkhardt.
Take it, walk it in.
Burkhardt's got some room. He's going to fire a shot. Oh, Archer tried to tip that just aside. Now Sloan's got it. Sloan's got a little bit of room. Oh, has to evade the ref. He gets it back to Archer. Archer fires a shot. Oh, that goes just wide. Now Peter Koski's got it. He gets it over to Archer. Archer tries to tip one forward. Still has the puck, though. Gets it over to Webb Sloan. Webb Sloan's got a chance at it. Oh, just off the skate. Just missed Peter Koski's stick there. Cross ice pass. High guy in the slot was Mason Cooper, but that bounced off his stick. And now back to Sloan. Sloan moves it down. He's got a little bit of space. Oh, now they tried to tip it aside, but now Burkhardt has it. Tips it back over to Sloan. Sloan goes opposite side, and we're going to have an offside because of change in lines there for BG as the puck went into the offensive zone. So 15 seconds left. I think so. It was offsides even though we were the ones that knocked it back in over, but he was in the zone before the puck, so it's going to be offsides. Puck is dropped. Nichols with the face-off. Gets shot back by BG towards Yace. Ben Grace collects. Looks to send it up the boards. Hank Schwab's there. Tips it forward, but that's going to be a little too much sauce on it, so we're going to have another face-off for icing back down in the Findlay defensive zone to the glove hand side of Findlay goaltender Henry Yace. So 1 second left in the power play for the Trojans. Nichols with the face-off. Puck is dropped. Tried to get that was Nichols, but here comes George Homewood on that. Got ahead of steam, dumps it into the zone. Gets it behind the, oh, tried to get it behind the net. Took a big elbow. So Findlay is going to go on another power play here with a nice Hustle play there by George Homewood with a minute 42 or 41 left here in the second. Still all tied up. Now Mason Cooper take the face off for the Trojans. Gets that back to Homewood. Over to Fort. Takes a shot. Bounces in front. Collected by George Homewood again. Shot just goes wide. Mason Cooper there knocks it behind the net. Cooper's out there with Nichols and Homewood. Gets it back to Ben Grace. Ben Grace fires one just off the gate of a BG player. Now loose in front again. Now Henry Fort gets it down in the corner over to George Homewood. Tries a centering pass in the high slot to Mason Cooper, but just bounced over his stick. Now Ben Grace knocks it back in. Now Ricky Nichols has it. Ricky Nichols now, nifty little move at the blue line. Pushes it down to the corner. Now he's trying to look in front as he wraps around the net. Gets it over to Henry Fort. Gets it back down to Nichols. Look in the front. Pass. Oh, centering pass. Cooper just wide. Homewood couldn't get a stick on it. That was close, though. Good play here. Pass in front. Shot. Score! From the corner, that was George Homewood with Mason Cooper creeping. That's a power play goal for your Findlay Trojans as they go up 2-1 with a minute 38 left here in the second. Now Lawyer Teagarden out there with Beach and Shea on the offense. We've got Sloan and Eddie Homewood back on defense. Teagarden has it. He flips it into the offensive zone, and now he's chasing. Pass. Tried to go across. Kept in by Sloan. Got a little bit of room. It goes through the player's skates. He takes a shot. Goes just wide. Shea tried to backhand center that pass, but it hit the player. And now BG cleared. Stick to side. Good effort by Eddie, and that's going to be an offsides as he stick that aside. So a good hustle play there by Homewood on defense to catch up to that player and create just enough chaos to make that offsides. So minute 9 left here in the second as Teagarden now to take the face off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped, sent back by Teagarden to Webb Sloan. Looks for a nice centering pass to Harrison Shea, who's got a little bit of steam. He gets it over to Teagarden in the skates, back to Shea, takes a shot. Oh, just off the leg pad, a little wide, but good passing there by Findlay. And stick to side and in! As Webb Sloan collects that shot from the point, fires one just above the face-off dots, and that puts Findlay up 3-1 here with just over 50 seconds left here in the second. Homewood and Sloan were out there on defense for that play.
What number is Harrison?
92. Face-off controlled by BG, brought him to the zone, but good effort there to push it wide by Findlay defense. Burkhart now in the corner and causes that puck turnover to Ricky Nichols. Nichols trying to power his way through, and now and just a little too much pressure or too much strength on that as he pushed it too far forward. Now Nichols back on the back check. And Peter Koski tries to clear that out. Stick to side. Nice play in the body by Peter Koski. Tipped to side. Now River Archer going to get it. Now Archer's got it. And he crosses center ice and sends it in deep. Fort and Burkhart back there on defense at the moment. Archer tries to tip it across the boards. That's going to be the end of the second. So Findlay's going to go up. 2 goals in this period. Teams will switch sides again, so join us back in a couple minutes here as we get back to a 14-minute third period. All right, so we are back here for the start of the third. Cooper will be out there with George Homewood and Hank Schwab. Webb Sloan and Ben Grace on defense. Tunes today brought to you by DJJ Ford. The J's for Jason, but also for Jazzy. Face off Cooper, tried to push that forward. BG gets it, sends it back. We're going to have an icing, so we're going to bring that all the way back down as BG fires it into the offensive zone. So Cooper again with the face-off for the Trojans here to the left-hand side of the BG goaltender. Schwab's got it, knocks it to the corner. BG tried to clear. Grace has it, knocks it back into the corner. Grace again has it as BG tried to clear. This time wraps it back down around the net. George Homewood back there. Now Hank Schwab in the corner as BG sends it the opposite way. And Ben Grace comes down to pinch and has it. He's got it behind the net. Tried a centering pass. He's still got it in front. Mason Cooper now steps up through the slot. He's looking for a little bit of room. He does. Oh, sends it just wide as he tried to go top shelf. Now Ben Grace has it again. Kept in by Grace. Nice work there at the blue line by Grace. Now looking for a spot. Homewood has it. Now Schwab with a shot. Score! That centering pass by George Homewood as he hustled to get that puck behind the net. Nifty little backhand pass. Schwab was there in front of the net. Fires it home. And that puts Trojans up 4-1 here early in the third period. Now Nichols out to take the face off for the Trojans. He's got Shea and Beach with him. Oh, and we're going to redo that face off, it appears like. Fort and Eddie Homewood back on defense. Puck is dropped now. And now Schwab has it. He's looking for some space. He tried to fire one in. Knocked aside by BG. Ricky Nichols has it now. Nifty little move. Sends one on net and gloved aside and held onto by the goaltender for BG. Nichols again with the face-off for the Trojans. Puck drop, sent out to George Homewood, but tipped aside by the pursuit from BG. Henry Fort has it now, sends it in, but that's going to be offsides. So we're going to pause that and have a neutral zone face-off on the far side of the ice. So now Nichols again with the face-off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped, he gets it back to Beach, who gets it back to Homewood. Tries to send that over to Fort, and then collected by Schwab. Schwab's coming in now with it. He gets a pass over to Beach, but stick tied up by the BG defender. So now BG has it in the corner. They're looking to do something with it. They just get it out of the zone. And Fort ties them up along the boards, and now Eddie Homewood has it, and that's going to be a high stick. And now touched by BG, so no longer high stick. BG looking for a shot. That goes high. Stick aside by Fort. Sent in front. Mason Beach has it. He knocks it over to the side of the boards. Gets it away from the goaltender. Now Beach on the forecheck there. Errant shot blocked by BG's defense. Oh, shot in front. Tipped, but tipped wide. And then sent through the middle. Collected by the BG defense. And then shot. Again goes wide, tipped aside as the BG defenseman was able to just kind of walk in there. Findlay looking to clear this puck. He got a cross check.
Job, Fort!
As Findlay was trying to clear.
Job, Fort!
So Findlay will go on a power play again here.
Job, Fort!
Oh, we're going to have 2 players in here. It's going to stay 5-on-5 as we have checks and cross checks assessed to both teams. So each team has a player in the box for 1:30, but skating 5-on-5 for both teams. trying to clear that out. Shot. Ooh. Was Sloan trying to clear that out. That got tipped aside. Shot. Yates there with a glove save. And then nice block by Lawyer Teagarden. River Archer over there trying to clear it as well. Now Burkhart has it. He gets sent forward. Tripped up a little bit. And they get it out of the zone, and now Teagarden collects, and he's racing. He's got one to beat. He tried to get a pass over to Peter Koski. Peter Koski still has it. He tries a centering pass. That's stick aside. That's in front. Loose. Archer ties him up. And now it's a 2-on-2. Now Findlay gets more jerseys back, trying to cross ice pass. Webb Sloan collects it.
Go, boy, go.
He gets it up to Archer. Archer sends it back to Sloan. Sloan's got a little bit of room. Tries to make a move. Backhand, he scores. Nice play there with Peter Koski, Archer, Sloan, Cooper, and Burkhart on the ice. And that puts Findlay up 5-1 here. Both players still have 33 seconds left on their penalty for each respective team. So again, still 5-on-5 with 10:47 left here in the third. And Mace Cooper takes the face off for the Trojans. He's got Schwab and George Homewood with him. They get it back to Eddie Homewood, who bounces it off the boards, trying to get it to George. Oh, and touched over there, so icing waved off as that pass hit the zone. Now he gets it in front to Schwab. Homewood tried a centering pass. George did. It just got off his skate there.
Why are we skating backwards? Fuck.
Now sent forward again. Out by the Findlay defense as George Homewood collected that puck. And then a nice block there by George Homewood on that shot attempt. And then played in front. Now Hank Schwab has it. He's looking for some room. He chips it along the boards. And he tries to get it out, and he does. So now collected and mishandled by BG as George Homewood's there trying to move that forward now. It is Hank Schwab now in pursuit and knocked out of the zone, but knocked away. So Eddie Homewood's got it, but we've got Cooper and Ben Grace also back there trying to cause some problems. And a lot of black jerseys disrupts that play. And Hank Schwab, good hustle to tip that forward. So forced out of the zone there. Changing it forward, so Schaaf and Nichols come in as well. Burkhart and Sloan now back on defense, and now tipped aside, centering pass. Now Schaaf tries to get it up the board, and then blocked, and now Schaaf has it in the corner, but now BG collects, and now sent out. Ricky Nichols has it. He's going to take it around the net and try to fire that through, but BG's stick gets in the way. So now he's battling against two BG players. Now he's got it. And now collected by Mason Cooper, who then flips it out of the zone. So BG forced to reset. Cross ice pass there. Harrison Schaaf going. BG gets across center ice, dumps it in. Burkhart there. Now Sloan has it. Sloan trying to move it forward through neutral ice. Not going to have enough. So BG collects it. They're going to go forward. Played the body. There did Nichols. Yep. And now centering pass by BG goes just wide. Burkhart there. So he's going to try to tip it back. That gets knocked back behind the net. He's in pursuit still on the BG player. And now stick aside. A lot of good defense there behind the net by the Trojans. Now BG looking for a shot from the point. Sends one forward in front. Knocked aside. Nice move there by the Trojan defense. And then stick forward by Mason Beach. Get it out of the zone. And then try to make a play on it, but it just bounced over his stick. Now Webb Sloan has it. He collects. Cross ice pass to Archer. Oh, just a little forward, and then we've got.
Come on, guys.
Looks like we're going to have a too many men penalty on BG. So we're going to have a face-off here for Bowling Green as Findlay goes on the power play. Now Teagarden with that face-off gets knocked into the corner. Now kept in by Fort. Nice play at the line by Henry Fort to keep that bouncing puck under control. Now sent beside or back in BG trying to clear. Cross ice, Fort's got it now. He's still got it. He sends one towards the net. Stopped by BG, but kept in by Fort, but then collected and sent back. Ben Grace hustling back hard. And a nice break up with the skate by Ben Grace. Now Rylan Pierkowski has it, gets it up to Laura Teagarden.
Go, back, go!
Teagarden has it. Oh, and just mishandled, and so the BG collects the puck. They're going to wrap it around. Ben Grace is there. He's got it. He's going to try to fire one. Nope, he decided to dump it back down.
2 hands on your stick, man! To the net! Walk it in!
And we're going to have probably a penalty here. Yeah. As Archer and the BG player made contact with each other, but one of them fell, and it wasn't the Findlay player. So, never mind, that was not a goal. Sorry, mishandle.
They were sharpened so good. Must have hurt. They sharpened so good.
So now we'll skate 4-on-4 for the next 35 seconds. As Cooper takes face off for the Trojans, gets it back to Eddie Homewood. Eddie Homewood wraps it around the boards over to his brother George. George grabs the puck, surveys options, gets it up to Mason Cooper. Webb Sloan, Webb Sloan now gets it over to Mason Cooper. As Findlay regroups, he gets it over to Sloan. Sloan takes it behind the net. Sends it up the length of the ice, or up to George Homewood. Homewood's going to go. He's going to get across center ice, tried to go opposite side. Eddie Homewood played that very well. Staying back, not giving them a chance to go in. They have to knock it down deep into the zone, and now Cooper sends it back over to George Homewood, who's got it. He gets cross ice, sends it in deep. And then George Homewood back in there on the forecheck, and now trying to keep it in was Eddie, but gets knocked aside. Opposite ice. Sloan sends it in deep along the boards, collected by BG at the face-off dot, and then sent in, and now Cooper over to Sloan. Oh, just missed that shot, but over to Eddie Homewood. Eddie Homewood with a high shot that's blocked and gloved down by the BG defenseman. And now sent back over. Now Webb Sloan has it as he looks cross ice, and Homewood tips it forward. And then Nichols tried to stop that going in, but it bounced over his stick. So BG gets it in and then set back out of the zone by Findlay. Oh, Mason Cooper almost tipped that one aside, almost had a break. But now Ricky Nichols has it. Now he's going to look opposite side. He's going to fire a shot. That goes just over the glove, but also over the crossbar. So nice shot. Findlay kills the penalty. Oh, tried to get that. Nichols did to Schwab. Or Schaaf did to Schwab. Now Henry Fort has it, plays it off the boards, tips it off the boards again. He's still got it as they bounce back and forth. Sends it over. Hank Schwab, tried to get that just off sides. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Findlay up 5-1 here with just under 5 minutes left here in the third. See if they can keep the pressure going. Nichols with the face-off, gets it back to Fort. Fort sends it up the boards, over to Nichols. Nichols has it. He's got Schaaf there. Nichols taking the shot off the crossbar. Oh my goodness! Still loose in front. Tried to get that over to Schwab. Now skating back are the Trojans. It's a 3-on-2, kind of a 3-on-3 at the moment. Burkhardt tried to push him wide. Knocked aside. Nice job by Fort. Now Schwab has it, or Schaaf has it, sorry. Schaaf now dumps it deep into the zone. Now he's on the forecheck pursuing. Now he's battling in the corner. He's still got it. And held on to as that puck trickles in front by the BG goaltender. And it looks like we're going to have an unsportsmanlike conduct against Trojans on 92. So he's going to sit for a while. And Findlay will have a penalty to kill here with just over 4 minutes left in the third. Puck is dropped. Lawyer with the face-off win. He sends it out of the zone and down. A little too much on it though, so that's going to be an icing. So we'll bring it back down and do it all again.
Best DJ this side of the Mississippi for sure.
Jams brought to you again by DJ Jason Fort this morning. If you need something blown up like your party with the good jams, call DJ Jason Fort. Shot from the point. Stick to side. Sloan trying to make something happen there on defense. Gets it tipped aside just enough out of the zone. Teagarden in pursuit now. Now intercepted by Peter Koski in the neutral zone, but BG turns around and gets it again. Stick to side shot. Yace with the save.
Hey, you got the players dancing, look. Nice, give me another two.
Everybody, both teams love the music today. Players dancing for both sides before that face-off. Teagarden with that face-off for the Trojans. He's in pursuit on the forecheck on this power play. Shot from the point. Glove or kicked aside by Yace. And then trying to get it out was Sloan. And stick, the side shot went wide. Good effort there on the back end by Grace to take that forward just a bit, and then a good stick hold. And covered by Yace. .28 seconds left in the Trojan penalty kill here. Well, Fort and Homewood out on defense. Homewood and Cooper out on offense. Mace Cooper trying to tie this up a little bit behind the net. Fort's got it now. He wheels it around. George Homewood in pursuit there. Now Henry Fort has it again. Gets it over up the boards to George Homewood. He's joined by Mason Cooper. Homewood gets it up to Cooper. Gets it back to Homewood. Homewood still has it. Centered in front. Tipped aside. Now Findlay kills that power play back at full strength now. Cooper has it behind the net still. Mason Cooper trying to create a little room. He does. He gets it up the boards to Eddie Homewood, who then fires it forward. Oh, trying to get Mason Beach on that cross-ice pass. Now George Homewood has it, sends it, and wraps it back around the net. BG collects as they look to try and get out of the zone, but nice pursuit there by Mason Beach. Slowing him down a little bit. Beach working hard in the corner. And then finally sent out, but then Mason Cooper has it. Now he sends it back opposite side of the ice, back deep into the zone. Archer will come off the bench now as a forward. Now Fort has it, and he makes a nice little move around. Now he's looking to center it. Now it's collected. Nobody there, so he wraps it around. Archer goes to the corner, takes a hit, gets back up. BG going through on a 3-on-3, trying to create some pressure. Mason Cooper sends that, oh, centering pass off the skate of Homewood. Now they send it back. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here.
Get onside!
With some collision there. And looks like Mason Cooper will go off for roughing. So 1:25 left in the game. Your Trojans will be on the penalty kill for the rest of the game. Schwab and Nichols out there as the forwards. Burkhart and Sloan back there on defense. Back to Burkhart. Burkhart sends it up. Schwab gets it out of the zone. Bowling Green sends it up and then knocked back out into the zone by Sloan. Now Bowling Green recollects. Going in. Puck behind, back in the corner. Sloan tips to the side. Sloan trying to hold that against the boards. Trying to kick it free. It's Sloan. Burkhart battling in front of the net. Shot goes wide over the goaltender. Burkhart has it now. Gets it up to Schwab, and he clears it. That goes down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing with 36 seconds left here in the game. So we'll have a face-off to the glove hand side of Findlay goaltender Henry Yace, who's done a great job today in net. Face-off by River Archer. Tried to stick that forward, collected by BG's defense. Now stick to side, Burkhart has it. Burkhart looking to get it to Peter Koski along the boards. He's tied up a little bit. So that sticks back in, but Sloan has it now. Sloan's going to take a little time as we're under 20 seconds. He's going to try to fire this up. Rylan Peter Koski tried to tip it out. Almost did. Now Peter Koski got there. Archer stepped up to stick that aside too. Good defense, and then got a stick on it again. And now Sloan comes up. Now Burkhart goes over to the boards. Closing seconds of this game. Ties up just a little bit, and that's going to be the end, folks, as Findlay wins this one 5-1. Good matchup by both teams today. Thank you to BG for coming down for this exhibition game. And join us again later next week for some regular conference games against the MCHL opponents. So hope you enjoy the rest of this holiday weekend. Thanks for watching. Have a great Sunday.